Now, this next point I'm going to give you is an optional point, but it's really good for helping you understand the difference between A and B. Like we've been going over the problem so that we can describe the problem, the traditional problem that everyone's been facing since Amway was born, right? The whole MLM model has not changed in that sense. There are variations, but they all have the same human issues, right? Some can handle it better than others. Again, do you have a good product, right? That helps. Okay, having said that, here's what I want to say. You all hear you could get 3% of the people to become active, right? Like if you recruit 100 guys and they're any good at all, 3% are going to stick with it. You know, for as long as you keep them inspired, show them what they're doing, keep them on track, guide them, befriend them, help them get where they're going, right? Call them every day, check in on them, help them with a question, objection, ask if they took that first step yet. If not, what stopped them? They ought to try putting on the suit, staring in the mirror, and thinking it through the first day. Write down 20 goals, things like that. That's really how that goes. Now, and then, of course, a lot of guys online, that's easier anyway, and a lot of guys can reach out quicker, and a lot of guys can start talking quicker. And so you just need to give them direction and be a good mentor, right? And that's just to remind them to get up and get going, right? So 3% of the people do anything. That means you recruit 100 people, 3 will do something. They'll each recruit 100 people, 3 each will do something. Who will recruit 100 people each? 3 each will do something. Typical, okay? Just saying, human nature, okay? Now, and that's for 2 reasons. One, here's what I mean to say. It seems like it would be easier because everyone can get out and get louder, right? More people have their own YouTube channels, so they can just talk about their thing more easily out loud to the public, right? That's true. All the guys who do that, natural advantage. But then the second thing, guys also have immediate gratification expectations. They join a program thinking it's got to make me money in days, not weeks, not months, days. Okay? And if it doesn't make money in the first day or 2, if I don't see how it's going to make money in the next 3 days right away, or if I take a step and it doesn't make money right away, I quit. I'm going to find something easier. Doesn't mean there's anything easier, but that mentality has always been there. I'll give you a quick point of view on that. There's 2 that are important to it, but I'll do it in the next training video. I want to wrap this point up. Here it is. I once did something differently. And so I had a bunch of people in a group. I was trying to get them to act for a benefit. It was worth it. This is in 2006. That was a long time ago now. 2006, 15 years ago. Here's what I found. I realized that I could only get like 3% of people to act. So here's what I tried. I said this: which tasks are involved for any one person? Like if they're all going to go out and do, if I say go forth and do, they need to do that, right? So I said, well, it really kind of falls into 3 groups of tasks. Most people are going to be good at this, or this, or this. Fewer people are going to be good at any 2 of those, right? Or these. Very few people are going to be good at this many. Matter of fact, about 3% are going to be so good at this many that they go, heck, I'm going to go forth and do, because I can see myself doing it. Okay? That gives you an idea of the proportions, right? But out of 100 people, 3% see all of it. How many percent do you think sees any one of them? Probably 50, right? Like if that was all I had to do, I can do that. Or if that was all I had to do, I could do that. Or if that was all I had to do, I could do that. You know what I realized? I can make teams. I can offer up teams. So I found a way where people could just sign up and they could say which of the tasks, 1, 2, or 3, they wanted to do as part of a group of people who are going to share the net result of the 3 of them working together. Guess what? People signed up. They signed up. They're like, I am so into that. I will do the heck out of that. If you can find me these other 2 guys. Well, that's just it. People kept signing up. Other guys are like, man, I can do that. I'm so into that. If I can find the other 2 guys, I will do my part. And then the 3rd guy. So we had groups pop up that were 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. You know what's neat about that? With 3 guys working, each happy to do their own part of that 3-part step, or 3-part process, we could get them into a rhythm. So that's what I did. I worked on doing that kind of like a production line routine to help them see how to quickly do it, right? How to balance it out, what to expect. And they all started doing it. you know? And then a spin-off of that became this. What one guy can do quickly, two guys can keep up if they're both doing the middle part. And then if that one guy's there and those two guys are there, if we have like three guys here, right? So then that's like six people. You know what's neat about that though? It became a simple production line for one affiliate position. But because those guys work together as a team, think about how efficient that is. They're working for 6 times the money that any one of them alone could be earning. There's 6 of them. They're doing 6 times the efficiency. Okay, because it's 6 man hours for every hour. Except you know what the funny thing is? They're all extremely good at their part of it, so there's even a net benefit there. It's more than 6 times the efficiency. It's more like 8 to 10. So if you can take your downline and you can give them a plan, hey, we split the tasks into these 3 sections. This is how this works. That's how that works. That's how that works. As you sign up, decide what you want to do. That's neat, isn't it? Okay, so you're just going to fill people in as quickly as you can into all the spots as they come on board. That's an idea. But what's my point? Now you can have like 50% participation out of your group instead of 3. And you can teach those guys how to use a copy of that model to do the same for more guys too. How's that? And you know how easy it is to bring people on board when you have a good plan like that and people love the plan because they can see that they can accomplish it? That was then. That's awesome. That was 15 years ago. I'm going to be going over something even better now. All right.